Sold goods to Murthy on credit rupees 400.
Yeah. So we are doing 2016 January 7th transaction. It says sold goods to Murthy on credit for rupees 400. So sold goods to Murthy on credit rupees 400. How many accounts are involved here? Which are those accounts?
Murthy and sales.
Murthy and sales. You are selling on credit or cash?
Credit.
Credit. See, listen here, students. Whenever you are selling goods on credit, you have to mention the person name to whom you are selling. Similarly, when you're buying also, okay, when you're buying on credit also, you need to mention to whom, from whom you purchase. If it is a cash purchase or cash sale, there is no need to mention the customer name or either the, when you're buying, there is no need to mention the supplier name. Is it clear? Students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, write down the transaction. January 7th. So Murthy account and sales account. So Murthy account for debit or credit?
Debit.
So debit.
Why debit?
Murthy account debit.
Why are you debiting Murthy account? Because Murthy is what account? Personal, real, nominal?
Personal account, sir.
Personal account.
Personal.
Debit the receiver, credit the giver. So Murthy is receiving or giving?
Receive.
Receiving. So debit the receiver. So write down Murthy on data to which account?
Sales account.
So sales account to credit. Why are you crediting sales account? Because goods are going out and it's an income to sales account. What is the amount? How much? What is the cost?
400. 400, sir.
400.
Please reply, okay? When I'm asking something, please unmute. Reply. If you are not replying, I will not go forward. I have to make you to on your videos, everyone's videos. And that will consume a lot of data. Will I do that?
No, sir.
Then why you are not replying when I'm asking? All of you can know, you can be, maybe you can unmute your audio. If you are not having any background disturbance, please unmute your audio and please talk. Okay. So how much is the cost you said?
400.
400. So narration, what do you write?
Being sold to Murthy on credit.
Sold goods to Murthy. Okay. Next. What is the next date? Date is very important. You write date wise only. Chronological order. Date is 12. Then transaction. Somebody read.
Paid salary to manager ₹100.
Yeah. Paid salary to manager ₹100. How many accounts are involved here? Which are those accounts?
Salary and cash.
Salary account.
Salary account.
Cash.
Cash account.
Cash account. Okay. Why not manager account? Why don't mention manager salary account? There is no need. Okay. There is no need to mention to whom you are paying salary because salary is a general expense. Okay. Just write salary account. Whether you are paying to employees or manager, you need to mention separately. You just write salary account. And then how do you normally pay the salary? Through cash. So salary account and cash account. Clear? Any doubt? These are the two accounts involved there. One is salary, one is cash. Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Salary account and debit or credit?
Debit.
Debit. Why?
It's an expense.
It is an expense.
Nominal account. Nominal account, it is an expense. So debit all expenses. So salary account, salary account, SR2, and how you are paying salary through cash. Cash is what account? Personal, real, nominal.
Real account.
Real account.
Coming in or going out?
Going out.
Going out.
Going out.
Credit what goes out to cash account. How much you are paying salary?
100.
100.
Narration please. The salary paid. Here if you want you can mention the manager. Paid to manager. Paid to manager. Here you can mention manager. If you want. It's not also not required. Next. 16 January, what is the transaction?
Received commission from Suresh, rupees 20.
Yeah, received commission from Suresh. What is commission? When you do some work, no? Like for example, there is one broker or there is one person who is helping you, right? If he is doing some work, you pay him some commission. Yes or no? So when you pay, when company is paying commission, it is an expenditure for the company. If company is receiving commission, it is an income to the company. Is clear? Student?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Then commission is when somebody is doing some work for you, you pay the commission for it. You don't pay salary to everyone, right? Salary is paid only to the employees. So when somebody is doing some work for you, okay, you pay the commission, whatever the work he is doing. For example, some real estate broker or agent is selling, is helping you to sell your land. So that money you don't pay to him. So you pay some commission. Okay, I say, okay, on whatever the land you are selling for me, I'll pay 10% on that. If you are selling 1 lakh worth of land, so 10% is how much? 10,000. Okay, 10,000 I'll give to you. You help me to sell this particular land. Understood now? That is commission. Student, understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Company is receiving or paying?
Yes.
You're receiving.
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 Now there is an income or expense for company?
Income.
Income.
Income. So should I debit or credit?
Credit.
Credit.
Income account?
Credit.
Credit.
So what type of debit?
Cash account, sir.
Yeah?
Cash account, sir.
Cash account, sir.
Cash. So what is coming in? Cash is coming in, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Debit cash account.
The person name from whom you receive because cash is coming. Person name you have to write only if it is a credit transaction or anything is outstanding. Okay? So we don't need to mention. So I don't know. January. What is the date?
16.
16.
2016. So which account will debit?
Cash.
Cash account.
Cash account.
Cash account.
Comes in and credit all incomes and gains. So we are using two account rules. Okay. So real account, that is cash, that is what comes in, and nominal account is commission received. So write down commission account, credit all incomes and gains. Okay. How much is the commission?
20 rupees.
20 rupees. What is the narration? Being, what do you write?
Being commission paid. Received.
Received.
Paid or received. Be careful. Don't make company loss. If you are the accountant of the company will be under loss. You are not paying, you are receiving. So it's an income, not expense. Clear, students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any student has any doubt regarding this transaction? Yes or no?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
You go to the last one. Somebody read the last transaction.
No, sir.
Yeah. Somebody read the last one.
Bought goods from Kamath for cash rupees 500 on Jan 31st.
Yeah. Bought food from farmer. How many accounts are involved now?
Purchase account.
Purchase accounts and cash account.
Which are the accounts not there?
Purchase account and Kamath account.
Purchase and
Cash.
cash. Purchase why? Because purchasing from common. And why cash account? Because you are paying cash and purchasing credit transaction. Yes or no? It is
Yes.
clearly that you are purchasing on cash. So purchase account and cash account. Should I mention Kamath account name? No
No,
need.
Yes.
Transaction.
Cash transaction.
Credit transaction, you have to mention the Kamath name. Clear? Yeah.
Yes,
hold on.
sir.
31st of January. Debit which account?
Purchase account.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, tell me, ma'am.
Sir, could you please repeat once again why we are not using Kamath account in the debit column?
See, any transaction, if it is a cash transaction, whether it is a purchase or sale, no need to mention the customer name or supplier name. Clear? Only if it is a credit transaction, that means when you're purchasing, you're not paying cash, but you're buying on credit. Then you need to mention the customer, the supplier name. How much is supplier here? Understood now?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, please tell me.
Yes, I understood, sir.
So only if it is a credit transaction, write the supplier name, or else don't write. Because you are paying cash, no. I don't need to worry about his name later because already done. The transaction is closed. If it is a credit transaction, I need to pay him later. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
I have to maintain a separate account for him. But this much amount I have to pay to Kamath. If I already paid, then I need to maintain his account. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We are doing ledger. So there's no need to prepare one more ledger, which is waste of time. Okay? So that's the main thing. So debit is account.
Purchase.
Because you are purchasing and you're purchasing on cash, so credit what goes out. Cash is going out. So credit what goes out. What are the cost?
500 rupees.
500.
What are the narration? The
Goods purchased.
goods purchased. Clear? So total is now how much is the total?
$8,120.
8,120.
120.
Others? All of you use the calculator and calculate.
8,120, sir.
8,000.
120.
120.
All of you getting same answer, both the sides?
Yes, sir.
Please take same answer.
Yes, sir.
No. You're getting same answer, debit and credit side?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Answer is correct. Clear?
120.
Yeah. Now we'll go to the next question. All of you open your question bank. Question number 6. Can someone read for me question number 6?
Journalize the following transaction in the books of Shashi Kumar.
Yeah.
Jan 2002. Jan 1, started business for rupees 8 lakh. Jan 5, purchased goods worth rupees 50,000 less 20% trade discount and 5% on cash discount. Jan 10, bought 100 shares of Bharti Limited at rupees 15 per share. Brokerage paid rupees 25. Jan 15, purchased a motor car in exchange of goods of rupees 20,000 and cash rupees 30,000. Jan 18, sold goods to Raj Kumar for rupees 50,000 on credit. Jan 20, purchased goods for Veerappan rupees 25,000. Jan 25, goods distributed as free samples rupees 1,000. Jan 28, Rajkumar became insolvent and only a dividend of 50 paise is recovered from his estate. Jan 31st, cash rupees 5,000 is withdrawn by the proprietor for personal use.
Okay. So all of you draw the columns now. Draw the table now once again. All of you draw the table. Use your scale, pencil, and draw this table once again. So question number 6. The books of Shashi Kumar, right? The books of Shashi Kumar. This is question number 6. Question number 6. Journal entries in the books of Shashi Kumar. Now this table, date column, particulars, ledger folio, debit column, credit column. Done, please let me know. Draw it fast. Once you draw, please let me know. I'll start.
Yes, sir. Finished.
Okay. What about others? Did you complete?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what is the first transaction? All of you are having the question bank, right? All of you are having question bank?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If not, download from LMS. Students, all of you have question bank?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm recording the video. If I show you the screen, what happened? My video will not be recorded. That's why I'm not sharing my screen. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's okay, sir.
Please download immediately from the. Somebody is telling we cannot hear. Who is this? Alan Varghese. Alan Varghese, you're able to hear?
Yes, sir. It's earlier I said. Now it's okay. It's clear.
Okay. Yeah. If anybody has any technical issue, please tell me. Okay. If you're not able to hear, if you're not able to see, okay. If you're not able to get the question bank, all of you got question bank, I believe. If anybody not getting, please download from LMS. I'm telling again and again. So what is the first transaction? Started business with rupees, how much?
8 lakhs.
8 lakhs. Okay. So what are the accounts involved here?
Cash account and capital.
Capital account.
Starting business with 8 lakhs rupees. Rupees means cash. So cash account. And then who is starting? The owner is starting. Owner is who? Shashi is the owner. He is starting the company. So whenever owner is starting, we write what? Capital account. Capital account represents who? The owner. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Which account
Yes,
debit,
sir.
Yeah.
Credit.
Which account debit, which account credit?
So cash account,
Cash.
Cash account is credited. Debited.
Cash account debited and credit which account?
Capital account.
Capital account. Date is correct. Now, what is the date given?
That's correct. So January 1.
Yeah, yeah.
Jan 2002, sir.
So, capital account and cash account. Cash is coming in, debit cash, what comes in, and credit the giver. Right off, cash account data to capital account. What is the narration? Being commence business. How much is the amount? 8 lakh. Next, second one. Somebody read second transaction.
Purchase goods worth 50,000 less 20% trade discount and 5% on cash discount.
Yeah, this is very, I think you are doing this for the first time, this transaction. Trade discount and cash discount. What is trade discount? Trade discount you get when you purchase it from the company. Okay, from a supplier, when you're purchasing in bulk or you're purchasing regularly from the same supplier. So he is more happy with you. And so what happens, whenever you purchase on bulk, they'll give you trade discount. And trade discount, we will not show in the books of account. Trade discount will reduce my MRP. It will reduce my catalog price. Okay. So trade discount will not show in the books of account. And then he's purchasing 50,000 rupees worth of goods, but the 20% you have to minus. So calculate how much is minus that. What I do here, 50,000 is the MRP. He's giving what? 20% trade discount. So calculate 20% into 50,000.
10,000.
It is 10,000. Okay. So now you calculate the MRP is 50,000. Then minus trade discount, that is 10,000. How much it becomes now?
40,000.
40,000.
Okay. The cost price is 50,000, but he is not telling you at 50,000, he is telling you at 10%, 20% discount. This is called trade discount, you minus. You will get how much? 20,000. And again, what is cash discount? One more discount we get when you pay cash. When you pay maybe on time or you're paying more amount. So what happens? They give you cash discount. That is cash discount. And cash discount we can show in the books of account. Is it clear? So
Yes,
cash
sir.
discount we can
Yes,
show
sir.
in the books of account. And cash discount is given mainly to the buyer who is paying the money on time and is paying with the bulk amount or whatever it may be. Okay, so they'll give you the cash discount. So that is we have to minus again. How much is that? 5%. So
5%.
of 40,000.
2,000, sir.
2,000.
That is cash discount. That is how to calculate 40,000 into 5%.
2,000, sir.
2,000.
Are you able to see clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. 40,000 into 5%. Calculate how much you get.
2,000, sir.
Okay. Others also got 2,000.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
2,000 now. How much you get?
38,000.
38.
38,000 is the net amount what you paid. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
2,000 you are the cost price. You got trade discount 10,000. This we will not show in the books of account. We will show only we purchased at 40,000. So for us, this will be the purchase price. This will be the purchase cost or price, purchase cost. Okay? This is what will enter the books of account. And then cash discount 2,000. Not only cash, discount you're receiving or you're giving?
Receiving, sir.
You're receiving cash discount. So for you, it is income or expense?
Income.
Income, sir.
Income.
In the discount account, is it debit or credit?
Credit.
Credit, because credit is all income. And then how much the cash you're paying?
38,000.
38,000.
Actual the cash paid. Actual cash paid is 38,000. So now tell me, this is actually a compound entry because there are more than 2 accounts are coming. So what are the accounts involved here now?
So purchases account, discount account, and
Cash
cash
account.
account.
Discount account, cash account. Very clear. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Cash discount account, and then you're paying the cash, so cash account. The cash account, discount account, purchase account. Is it clear? Any doubt?
No, sir.
So I didn't understand this. Could you like repeat it?
Yeah, what did you understand? Tell me.
After the discounting, you said that the trade discount amount would not be added in the book of accounts. But then we get 40,000, which is the purchased amount. So we'll add that amount in the book of accounts.
Yeah, when I'm writing purchase account, debiting purchase account with 40,000, not 50,000.
Okay, and then next we're taking 5% of the cash discount. So we are doing the discount from the purchase amount.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I'm supposed to pay 40,000, but I'm paying only 38,000.
Okay, and so again that will be added in the books of account under which account, sir? Discount account.
Discount, yeah, discount account.
Okay,
Yes,
so
because you are receiving cash discount, so it will be income. So discount account you have to credit because it's an income. It's all incomes and gains.
okay, so the accounts that we have is purchase account, discount account, and then cash account.
Yes, because we are paying cash. Yeah. They are
Okay.
not.
Yes, sir. Got it. Thank you.
Now, how to write this? I'll show you how to write this. Write down now. What are the date of the transaction? January.
Jan
Sir,
5,
do
sir.
we copy that calculation, sir?
Fifth.
Sir, should we copy that calculation?
Yeah, please write down this calculation, all of you. This is a working note. Write down this working note. All of you, please copy this. I thought you are already copied. Please write down this working note. Yeah, quickly. Did you copy this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So your journal entry will look like this. Purchase account data because you're purchasing, so debit all expenses. And discount account I'm crediting because discount is my savings now. It is so it's a gain. So credit all gain. So discount is what account? Nominal account. Nominal account rule is debit all expenses and credit all incomes and gain. Discount is a gain for me because I'm receiving discount. So discount account I have to credit. And then I'm paying cash. Cash is what? Real account. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Cash is going out. So I have to credit cash. Is it clear now how to write the entry? Is it doubt anything? Now, I have to write the amount. How much should I write the amount in purchase account?
40,000.
This amount, yeah. 40,000. Removing the trade discount. Around 40,000 debit. Next, discount. How much you are receiving discount?
2,000.
2,000.
Next, how much is the cash you are paying?
38,000.
38,000.
So is both 40,000 is there, debit and credit side. Debit is 40,000, credit is how much?
40,000.
38 plus 2, 40,000. Yes or no? No?
Yes, sir.
This is how you have to write the when you have trade discount and cash discount. Is it clear? Any doubt, student?
No, sir.
Understood on how to write? Yeah, write on the narration. Being, can you write, because if I write all narrations, a lot of ways to solve the problem. You write down being goods purchased. All of you write down being goods purchased. Being goods purchased on credit discount. Sorry, on trade discount. Being goods purchased on trade discount and received.
Sir, which discount, sir?
Trade, trade discount, purchased goods on trade discount and received cash discount. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Next, what the date? January 10. What is happening in January 10? They bought 100 shares of Bharti Limited. What is this shares? This is equity shares of the Bharti Company Limited. All of you might have heard, right? What is equity shares? The companies which are private, they are listed in the market, they'll have equity shares. Okay. So that means this is not a single, it may be the company of Bharti Limited is a joint stock company. I mean, they are not having only one owner, there are many owners are there and they are called as shareholders. So these companies, equity share and purchasing, okay, 100 shares and purchasing. And how much is one share?
15 rupees.
Rupees 15. So multiply, you'll get the total purchase of the share. How much will become total investment you're doing?
1,500.
How much?
1,500.
1,500. And then what are they doing? They're paying brokerage. How much they're paying?
Rupees 5.
25 rupees. 25.
They're paying brokerage of how much?
25 rupees.
25. Normally, how they pay brokerage, how they purchase? By cash only. Okay. So not only what are the 3 accounts involved here? 3 or 4 accounts. Which are the accounts involved here?
Cash account.
Cash account, okay, because cash you're paying.
Share account, shares.
Brokerage.
Shares account.
Purchases account.
Shares account. Yeah. That is, when you're purchasing shares, you can write Bharti Limited shares account. Okay. Yeah. Bharti Limited shares account, cash account, then
Brokerage.
Okay, what is brokerage? I'll explain. Brokerage is when you pay, when you purchase a share, right? You have to pay a brokerage to the stock broker. You might have heard stock broker, right? They do that dealing in buying and selling of stocks, of equity stocks. So these brokers, they'll not give you free of cost the service. Whenever they're giving any service to you, you have to pay them the brokerage. That's the brokerage. And brokerage for the company is an expenditure. Okay, it is an expenditure, so it is a nominal account. So what are the 3 accounts involved now? Bharti Shares Limited company shares account, brokerage account and cash account. Any other accounts involved? Yes or no?
No, sir.
No. Okay, correct. Not only Bharti Shares Limited shares will be debiting or crediting?
Debiting.
Why debit? Yeah, what are the reason for debiting?
So because shares is an asset, so it's coming in.
It is a
It's an asset for us, share.
See, this is the investment they're doing. This is investment they're doing, and when they're doing investment in a financial asset, this is called financial asset. So it is a asset. So it is a real account. So debit what comes in. So shares are coming in. So debit the Bharti Limited shares account. Next, brokerage account. Brokerage account, debit or credit?
Debit.
Why debit?
Because it's an expense.
An expense.
It's all expenses. Then cash account?
Credit.
Credit.
Why credit?
Real account. Credit what goes out.
It is cash is going out. So credit what goes out. Clear? Credit what goes out. So let us write now. Bharti Limited shares account. Debit. How much you calculate? That is 100 shares into 15 per share. How much will get? 100 into 15?
1,500.
500.
1,500 into debit. Then brokerage account also into debit. Brokerage account debit. How much?
25.
25. Next, which account have to credit?
Cash.
To cash account. How much?
1,525.
Which I didn't explain. I have to add both and I have to pay together. One is 1,500 for cash for the shares I'm purchasing, and brokerage I'm paying 25. So total how much cash is going out? 1,500.
1,525.
1,525. Understood? So please add both the expenses. Sorry, on asset purchase and expenses, both you have to add, and then cash, this much cash I'm paying. 25 I'm paying to the brokerage and 1,500 for purchase of shares. Is it clear? The total cash going out to the company 1,525. Write the narration. Being shares purchased. All of you write down. Being shares purchased and brokerage paid. Being shares purchased and brokerage paid. So what are the next one? What is the next transaction? This is also very
Purchased a motor car in exchange of goods of rupees 20,000 and cash rupees 30,000.
Yeah. Now company is purchasing motor car. Motor car is in what account?
Real account.
Real account, right?
It's an
It's an asset.
Asset. Okay. And then what are we doing here? They are purchasing by giving part amount they are paying cash and remaining amount they are paying in goods. So what is the total cost of the motor car?
50,000.
50,000.
50,000. Yeah, I'm accepting everyone who is there in the waiting room. Who is it? Pija? Pija, I'm accepting everyone. I'm watching. I kept it open only. Pija, can you hear my voice?
Yes, sir.
I'm accepting everyone. Don't worry. I'm accepting your friends in the
Okay,
class.
sir.
Yeah. Kept it open. I can see clearly.
So someone had network issues, that's why I messaged.
Thank you. Yeah. So what is the total car cost? Can you tell me?
50,000.
Yeah, how you got 50,000?
30,000 of goods and 30,000 cash.
Motor car. So motor car cost is how much? How they're paying? One is goods they're paying. How much? 30,000. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
The remaining how they're paying? Cash. How much is cash?
30,000.
So how much is total? 50,000. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So 20,000 they are paying by giving goods. This is actually called as barter system. Earlier we had barter system before we got the currency. In the Stone Age, in the olden days, no, we didn't have currency. We didn't have cash, coins or currency. They had a barter system. I'll give my goods, you give your goods. Okay, I'll give barley, you give me rice. Or I'll give sugar, you give me oil. That was called barter system. So they are doing partially barter system here. They are selling their company's goods to them. They are receiving motor car. And remaining amount they are paying through cash. Is it clear? Write down this working note 2. Write down that working note 2. Okay. All of you written?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now tell me, what are the accounts involved now? And which account should I debit, which account should I credit?
Motor car account debit.
Motor car account debit, why?
Because it's an asset, sir.
That's it, sir.
It is an asset. Okay. Motor car account debit. How much will you write?
50,000.
50,000.
Total cost is 50,000. The total cost you have to write. Total cost of motor car is 50,000 because including goods and cash together is paying 50,000. Total car cost is 50,000. So that amount you have to debit. Next.
To goods account.
Purchases account.
To
Purchases account.
why purchase account?
So because
There's
goods
two
are
key.
going out.
Goods account and cash account.
Goods are coming
Goods
in.
account and cash account. Cash account.
No, whether goods are coming in or going out.
Goods are going out.
Going out.
Going out, right? So when our goods are going out, we consider it as what? Purchase or sale?
Sales.
Sale.
Sales account.
Sales.
Take it as sales account. It's almost like you're doing a sale on here, right? I'm selling my goods and because I'm not getting cash, I'm getting car. That's some understanding. Understood? So you have to use sales account. So sales account debit or credit?
Credit.
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 Credit?
Because it's going out.
Goods are going out.
Going out. Credit what? Goes out. Okay? Right up. So sales, two sales account. How much? How much are to credit? Sales account?
20,000.
Excuse me, sir.
Next. Which other account involved here?
Cash account.
Cash account. So cash account debit or credit?
Credit.
Credit. Because it is going out.
Cash is coming in or going out?
Going out.
Out.
Going out.
So credit what? Goes out. Cash account. How much are to credit?
30,000.
30,000.
Excuse me, sir. It's
Yeah.
3.
Yeah?
It's 3, sir. You said to remind.
Yeah. Thank you, Sanoj. Thank you. Yeah. So is it now equal? Will it be debit and credit both are equal now? Debit column shows 50,000. How much is credit column?
50,000.
So both are equal. So don't need to worry. Madam, now narration being motor car purchase in exchange of goods and cash. In exchange of goods and cash. Did you write down?
Yes, sir.
Goods purchased in exchange of goods and cash. Simple. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Next one. For the next transaction given there.
Sold 8 January 18th, sold goods to Rajkumar for rupees 50,000 on credit.
Yeah, this is very, very simple. I think we have done so many transactions on this. Now tell me what is the journal entry?
Rajkumar account debit to sales account.
Yeah, it's not audible, Penny. Can you repeat again?
Rajkumar account debit to sales account.
Yeah, Rajkumar account debit to sales account. Why are you debiting Rajkumar account? Yeah.
He is a debtor, sir. We are selling goods on credit, so Rajkumar is our debtor.
Yeah, okay. Is receiving or giving? Rajkumar in what account? Personal, real, or nominal?
Personal account.
Personal account.
Personal. Receiving.
Debit the account. Okay. Then which account you have to credit?
Sales.
Sales account. Why? Why sales account should I credit?
Credit what goes out.
Transaction is not made.
You should tell me the reason also for that.
Credit what goes out.
Pardon?
Credit what goes out.
Yeah, I think what? Goods are going out, so sales account credit. How much is the amount? How much?
50,000.
50,000.
Write the narration. Being goods sold on credit. Write the narration. Being goods sold on credit. Simple. Next one. Jan 20th. What is the transaction?
Purchased goods
from
from
Veerappan rupees 25,000. Who will tell me the answer? Which are the accounts involved here?
Purchases and cash.
Purchase account and cash.
Yeah. Purchase goods from Veerappan rupees 25,000. Is it a cash purchase or credit purchase?
Cash purchase.
Yeah. From Veerappan is given.
A credit purchase.
The credit purchase.
So cash word is not given there. Yes or no?
No, sir.
Name is given. So that's a link. That's a proof that it's a credit purchase. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? Anybody? No?
No, sir.
So what is the journal entry now? Which account debit, which account credit?
Purchase account debit.
Purchase account data to? Yeah. Deepika?
Purchases account debtor to Veerappan. I'm not sure, sir.
Purchase account data to? Data to Veerappan account. Veerapan's account. How much?
25,000.
25,000. Yeah.
Sir, why isn't it cash account?
Pardon?
Sir, why isn't it purchases to cash account?
Because it is not mentioned. No, it is a purchase on cash is not mentioned.
Sir, but you said we'll use names only when it's on credit.
That's why I'm using the rate.
But this is not a credit purchase, sir.
It is credit purchase only, no?
They didn't mention credit purchase.
They didn't mention cash also.
Oh.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Cash word is not mentioned. No, when they purchase on cash is not mentioned. For example, they given Veerapan name also, and they given cash also. The word is given in the transaction. Then you can say it's a cash transaction.
Okay, sir.
And here transaction is silent. Whether they paid cash or not is not mentioned. So it is not mentioned means by default you take it as a credit transaction.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So
yes,
when
sir.
Transaction, write the person name from whom you have purchased, because I have to pay him later. No, so that's why I write the name of the person. I have to prepare a ledger on Veerapan and maintain a Veerapan account in my ledger later. Next page. I'll teach you next class how to prepare the ledger. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So to read the transaction very, very carefully, students, before passing the entry, please read 1 or 2 times to read the entry, read the transaction, understand the transaction. Okay, then you pass it. Let the narration be goods purchased on credit. Being goods purchased on credit. What is the next one? Jan 25th. What is the 25th January transaction?
Goods distributed as free samples, rupees 1,000.
Yeah. So here, company is distributing their manufactured goods, okay, to customers as a free sample. Clear? That means they are giving free of cost. You might have also received some free sample, no? When you go to DMart or when you go to Spencer, when you go to Big Bazaar, they'll give you, no, free of cost some of the goods. Okay. So this is a free sample they are giving. The goods distributed as free sample rupees 100. Now tell me, which are the two accounts here involved? At least one account, tell me. Remaining account I will tell you later.
Goods sample.
Advertisement account.
One by one. Thomas Varghese.
Goods account.
Okay. One. Goods account and
Cash account.
Cash account. Okay. No
Sample
cash.
account. Yeah, sample.
Yeah. Try to understand here. When I'm giving free sample. Okay. Why do you think company gives free sample?
Advertisement purpose.
Very good. Why are they giving? They're not giving because they have more products in the company. They are giving mainly to advertise about the new product what they launched in the market. Maybe this is a new product they are launched in the market. They are giving for free of cost. Yes or no? So it comes under what? Advertisement cost. It is a cost to me. Yes or no? I'm giving
Yes,
free
sir.
of cost, but still it is an expenditure for me. So the free sample you can take it as a advertisement account. Then one more account. One more
Goods
account.
Cash account.
Goods account.
The P&L account.
They are not paying cash. No, customers are not paying any cash. They are getting free of cost.
The P&L account.
P&L account. Why?
Why means free sample and all is coming under P&L account, no sir?
No.
Goods account, sir.
So capital account.
Purchase account.
Yes, sir. So because
account.
So me, Abhirami.
Abhirami, please explain why.
So because we have a particular amount of goods in our company, so from that only we would be giving it. So it's like a cancellation entry.
Yeah. Here I'm giving free of cost my goods, and whatever I purchased earlier is coming down. No, it reduces my purchases. Yes or no? Say I purchased earlier, say 1,000 units, and now I'm giving 10,000 units. The 1,000 units I purchased, and I'm giving 500 units. Okay, as free sample. So what happened to my goods? The goods is coming down. No? So goods is coming down. So I have to reduce my purchase. How will I reduce my purchase? By entering the opposite entry. That is, purchase account will be crediting. When I credit purchase account, it will reduce the balance. Clear? When I purchase, what will I do? Purchase account will debit or credit?
Debit.
Debit. Yes or no? Say I'm debiting. Say I'm debiting. Say purchase. I'm debiting. Say 5,000 units I purchase. Now, in this 5,000, 1,000 I'm giving as what? Free sample. I'm giving free sample. So what happened to my purchases now? How much it will become?
4,000.
It will become 4,000. My purchases reduced or not? Yes or no? My purchases reduced. So purchase account, if I want to reduce, how to reduce? That anyway, I think Baby Sir will teach you. That is called rectification of errors. Okay. So Baby Sir will teach you how to rectify these kind of entries. Anyway, that elaborate Baby Sir will be teaching you later. Once I finish my trial balance, Baby Sir will pitch in and Sir will be teaching that. Don't worry, Sir will teach you that time. So now you just understand that goods are going out as a free sample. I'm not getting any cash, but my purchase is reduced. If I want to cancel that 1,000 from my purchases, I have to credit the purchase account. When I credit the purchase account, what happens? The earlier 1,000 will get deducted. It's like cancelling. No, cancelling my earlier purchase of 1,000. Clear now? Now when I cancel the what happens? If I write purchase account, then what happens? Here 1,000 will get minus. The purchase will show how much? 4,000 only. Purchase will show 4,000. Okay, when I minus 1,000 from that. So the technique of minusing in the journal entry is by doing opposite of what is earlier. Earlier I debited, now I credit. Clear?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Sir, in Jan 15th, the motor car one, so why have you taken sales there? Even there, you're just cancelling off the goods what we have.
No, I didn't get you.
Sir, in the motor car one,
yeah.
So there you have taken sales, right?
Yeah.
Even there, you are actually cancelling the goods what we have. We are not receiving any amount there. So why can't we take it as purchases only?
Yeah. Then one more thing involved here is called something called as when you are selling the goods to other one in exchange, I'll be always selling at what? I'll be selling at my selling price. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll be adding my, I may be purchased from somebody else or purchase the goods, but when I sell to my customer, I not sell at the same cost, no? I'll add my revenue, I'll add my profit margin. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So when I add profit margin, I can't use purchase account, I have to use sales account only.
Okay, sir.
Okay, when I'm using purchase account, I can't use because I have to undergo my loss of my profit margin.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, that's why I don't use your purchase account because I'm just doing barter system here, exchanging my goods with motor car. When I'm exchanging, obviously I'll be selling at selling price, not at the purchase price.
Okay, sir.
That is why I can't use sales account there. Since now I'm giving free of cost, I'll be selling at cost price only, not at the selling price. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Here now, so write down now the journal entry. Finish now. What entry? Which account I want to debit? Advertisement account. Advertisement account data. to purchases account. How much is the amount? 1,000 rupees. Advertisement account data to purchases account 1,000 rupees. Write the narration. Being goods distributed as free sample. Being goods distributed as free sample. Did you write?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we'll wind up now. We will do the remaining. How many are there remaining? Remaining, I have two transactions. We'll do next class. These are also very important transactions. Okay. Any doubt today's class, students?
No, sir.
No, sir.